12-week physique is the culmination of all my life's work and life's learnings. It's designed to bring the biggest aesthetic and functional change possible in the shortest possible time frame through the manipulation of programming variables.
I've been coached all my life in weights training and in sport, and I've never experienced anything like I have here. It's been a complete change to my Olympic stuff. It's a different approach to things. It has totally changed my outlook on life and the way, like my relationship with food, the way I train in the gym.
Improved not only his physique but his performance. You know, the guy was bench pressing over 100 kilos at just 60 kilos body weight after just 12 weeks training in the gym. These type of results aren't typical of anything other than this program. This is the level that you can attain through the tools that are given to you.
12 of the best weeks of my life. I've learned so much, I made so many friends. You will get the results and your strength will improve. I mean, I deadlifted 200 kilos a couple of weeks ago. I never thought in my life that I'd be able to do that.
I was getting compliments left, right and centre about how good I was looking and what I was doing.
I look so much better, I look great.
My body's changed immensely.
The gains that I got were ridiculous. You know, I got in 12 weeks what I've been trying to get in 5 years. My strength went up, shape of my body that I wanted, I got straight away. My fitness went up as well. You know, at one point I was able to match some boxers, which I never thought I'd be able to do.
Paul took me through a 5-week program and got an amazing transformation, and was in the top 15 finalists of men's health cover model competition in 2011.
I'm not an athlete. If I can do it and if I can get any sort of results, like lose that sort of weight, like gain that sort of strength, I think it just basically shows that they can do anything with anybody, like whatever your own goals are.
I couldn't enjoy myself. I didn't feel comfortable or didn't feel that that was the person that I wanted to be. Centaur and Paul McIlroy have managed to change that.
It seems to have an encyclopedic knowledge, and it's just basically down, I think, his love for fitness.
You can ask that guy anything and he'll know what I don't know how he does, but he just has it all crammed in there somehow.
I have always been proud of Paul, himself as a person, and also what he's achieved. He has also tried to help people, and 12-week physique emerges from that. It's that willingness for him to share his expertise in order to help other people turn their lives around.
And you know, I came from the same place, went to the same school as him, and I know only too well that it's very easy to go down the wrong road. And it's a road that, you know, at one point he was close to going down. It's also possible to overcome that and to move on. To change the direction of your life, it's in your hands. That is the best transformation. He has a different life and he has a different outlook on life.
6 years ago I lost a very close friend of mine, and I started going to the gym out of anger, to release stress and anger and depression.
I had a cerebral hematoma, swelling of the brain. I got part of my skull taken out to relieve pressure. I broke 2 ribs, punctured a lung. I was in a coma for 2 weeks because I was so badly injured, and I hit my low that I was drinking so much that I was thinking it would have been better if I just died whenever I had a car accident.
I lost my family in terms of a family breakup after 15 years of marriage. I broke my back, I had a lot of pain, and I was suffering from deep depression.
When I do 12-week physique, there's none of that in my head anymore. It's just come down to your stuff, get showered, go home, feel great the rest of the day.
I did 12 weeks and did another 12 weeks, and the results just speak for themselves. Like, I'm so pleased with what's happened. Like, from what's happened to me in the past to where I am now, I'm so happy.
I'm fitter now than I was when I was in my 30s or 20s. I know this sounds particularly incredible, but over the weeks I've weaned myself off. I am not on antidepressants anymore. Life is full of colour now. There's no darkness. Now, that's absolutely true. It's changed not only my life, but the life of my partner and the life of my family. It's just magic.
The knowledge that he has acquired and how he has been able to develop not just himself. Remember, this is a person who is a world champion deadlifter, but he is someone who has produced other world champions from nothing.
This program delivers on every level, for every level of development, every level of experience, and every level of genetics. You know, we're hundreds deep into the transformations now, absolutely hundreds. something that I've developed over the last 10 years and has transformed so many people's lives and not just their bodies in one locality, now has the opportunity to do the exact same thing in many different countries around the world.
The best certification I've been on. Learned so much, and the information and the knowledge that we've gained on this course has just been unbelievable.
I expected it to be good, and it surpassed all my expectations.
It's kind of an information overload just because there's so much to it.
You're dealing with a program that's a world beater.
If it was on a scale from 1 to 10, I've broken that scale. I'm up on 15 somewhere right now.
Within the first hour of the certification starting, I was a better coach than I was when I walked through the door.
It's a set program that guarantees results.
The results we can guarantee from day one are just out of this world.
I hope to reciprocate what Paul's done in Belfast, and I want to take that to where I'm going to be based in Chichester, on the south coast of England, and do the same thing, transform lives, transform bodies, and build a reputation as big as his. I've listened to many people talk about programming, talk about strength training and fitness training. There was just something very different about the way he spoke and the information that was coming out of his mouth that made me realize that he's a little bit special in this world, and I wanted to be a part of that, and that's what made me gravitate towards the Amazing 12.
He draws you towards him and makes you want to learn more, which is basically why I didn't hesitate in booking this cert.
Actually, I've been watching what he was doing for the last 2 to 3 years, and I knew it's going to be great.
He's exceeded even my expectations. Like, there was some real, almost epiphany moments, much more so than anything else I've ever done.
A word that I would never use. He's a genius, absolute genius.
I think he's a genius. He's a programming genius. He is full of energy, entertaining. He made the whole weekend fantastic.
He's this mad scientist out in Belfast who has probably the best program I've ever seen in my life.
There are a lot of people that are very good at programming. There's no one in the world that's better than Paul McIlroy at it.
Just an encyclopedia of information, and he's great crack, he's great fun. You just can't not love the guy.
The passion and the integrity that they have for the material that they're being presented and for the people that they're working with is contagious.
He's just going places. He's already somewhere amazing, so he's going even to better, bigger, better places. There's going to be books written about him in the future, I can see it, yeah.
I get fired up just being around both those guys. I'm excited to go take the stuff that I've learned from them this weekend and head out into the world.
After a few days of selling the 12-week physique, we've got kind of more money than we know what to do with at the moment, to be honest. Like, we bought in a ton of new equipment for the gym. I actually signed up for another certification, the Strong First Bodyweight cert. We've been open for just over a year. For the past couple of months, we've been getting by, but kind of only barely. The plan is to make the Kettlebell Club the go-to gym in Cork. We're going to be running between 3 and 4 12-week physique courses per year. We were only planning on releasing 6 spaces for the first round, and we released that to our mailing list that only had about 50 people on it. All 6 spaces sold out in less than 18 hours. So we then decided to release another 4 spaces that we released to the general public, and about 3 or 4 days later they were all gone too. We haven't publicly released places for the next round that will be starting in January, but we've already sold 4 out of 20 places for that as well. Just from people who've asked us about it and have put money down. In the first week, when we advertised, we brought in a total of €13,000. Since then, we've made another €6,000 just from the next round. That's, again, 6 months away. So, no, not even certified yet. It's another 6 weeks away. We actually have paid for a couple of big names to come over and do workshops with us at the gym. We're planning to get anyways, but we were kind of a bit daunted about how much they cost, but now it's much less of a problem, so we're looking to make a good amount of money from them as well. It's not just the money that's coming in from the 12-week physique it's affecting, it's had a knock-on effect onto the other plans that we had that we weren't necessarily able to do before. My quality of life is going to skyrocket. We've made some projections for next year, and not including the money that we get from the gym anyway, we're looking to break €100,000. That's if we hit about half of the numbers that Paul was talking about. If we hit the numbers that Paul was talking about, it would be pushing 200,000. So, as you can imagine, that's quite a significant impact.
Doing the Amazing 12 certification presents the potential coach with an absolutely unparalleled opportunity to take a brand that absolutely guarantees certainty and will educate you on every single aspect of what it is to be a coach of what it is to succeed, of what it is to take your skill and actually use it to make a lot of money, but also to save a lot of lives, I would highly recommend for your own career that you come along and attend.